For you. Jude Law, Robert Downey Jr. and Guy Ritchie are all in London for the premiere of the new version of Sherlock Holmes. Simon is there for us as well. Simon, loads of big names there. Tell us about the film. What's it like? I don't know why I'm shouting at you.
Hi guys, well the film looks fantastic. No, it's very, very loud here, lots of female screaming, not all of it for me, I should tell you. But anyway, the film, let's get on to the film. It's the last Victorian action hero, that's what he is really, and they say they've taken him back to how he was in the book, not how later movies sort of rebranded him. This is a very big movie for Guy Ritchie, of course, and lots of stunts in this movie, so a typical Guy Ritchie movie, but I have good news, not everything has changed.
Sherlock Holmes, you and I are bound together on a journey that will twist the very fabric of nature. Allow me to enlighten you.
It's out with the Deerstalker and in with the stunts. And the best news from Baker Street, the pipe stays in the picture. Robert Downey Jr. says the film's attraction is elementary.
It's about creativity. I mean, you know, and this is a very, very, very important project for both of us. Obviously, it's the biggest thing Guy's ever done. He kicked ass. Rachel McAdams is a treat. We had our work cut out for us, and we knew we had to take it pretty seriously.
And the more of a hook it can be, Robert.
Guy Ritchie, a.k.a. Madonna's ex, has had an interesting year, so the good reviews are great news for the director.
Thus far, it seems to be received with a nice warm wind, and as long as that breeze keeps blowing in the direction, it will make my the beginning of next year much more comfortable than, I suppose, the last one.
The difference to me having someone with me on whom I can thoroughly rely.
What's nice to see, Watson?
They said they were going to rebrand Sherlock, and they certainly have. Lock, stock, and 2 smoking jackets.
What was that about saving bullets?
Simon, looks like a great movie. Have you met any of the stars yet?
Yes, they've just going in now. In Robert Downey Jr. we spoke to a little bit earlier. He is not wearing the Deerstalker, he's wearing the Homburg hat, as you saw in the clip, and this is what he had to say. It looks like you had a lot of fun making it.
Oh, such a good time.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of the feedback we're getting is people are saying that they could tell that when they're watching the movie, right?
Yeah, it's good. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. People will have us. We will likely pick up the party.
And you got the Homburg hat for Sherlock this time, really getting away from the old version of Hollywood Sherlock.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, well, you know, the old version was a misinterpretation, and anyone who studies Holmes a lot would tell you that. So, you know, right or wrong, they're all great. It's just fun to be another installment of such a great, iconic character.
Yeah, and there's a chance that Brad Pitt might play Moriarty, is that right?
Well, it's not yet cast. Though, if I become a casting director between now and the next movie, that'll be a very interesting conversation.
Well, I'm very glad to see in the
Brad.
movie that you smoked a pipe, because that's great news. Sherlock Holmes should smoke a pipe before the film.
Yeah.
It seemed to be
Sweet
Nice London weather for the premiere.
We got exactly what we wanted. Proper Holmesian weather. Drizzly, grey and cold.
For people who are used to the Hollywood version of the English gent, the Sherlock Holmes is the English gent, tell them why this film's different.
Well, it was a very happy marriage in that everything that they envisioned, that being the producers and Guy, as a rebooting, a reinvention or rediscovery, actually in investigation suited actually everything Conan Doyle, we felt, had written and had so far been overlooked. And so I don't think Conan Doyle wrote Holmes particularly as a character, or Holmes and Watson as a duo that represented Englishness, but he has become that. And the Basil Rathbone Englishness is, of course, something of the past, and I like to think that what we've created with ours is a more modern look at Englishness, and indeed a more modern look at the Conan Doyle Holmes that is there in the book.
I've got to ask, has Sienna seen it?
I have no idea, mate. You have to ask her.
Oh, hello.
Whoa! Good one, Simon.
Frosty side, they're awkward. Never mind. Loads of
I'll
attention.
take that as a yes. That's
Yeah.
a yes.
What about the director, though? Was he getting much attention?
Yeah, he seems on very good form. This year has not been a great year for him, except, of course, he's been able to focus on making this movie, and it's had some good reviews. So Guy Ritchie was here just a few moments ago, and, of course, we spoke to him. Must be very happy with it.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy, yes.
is the answer to that. I'd like to be more eloquent in my answer, but no, essentially I'm happy.
Yeah. And all things being equal,
yes.
Will there be a sequel if it goes well?
I don't know. I mean, that's really sort of out of my hands. It's sort of in everybody else's hands. I don't know. I mean, I really enjoyed doing it with the likes of him and Jude. So we did enjoy making it, and I wouldn't be necessarily opposed to making another one, but we'll just have to wait and see.
And if that happens,
yes.
Might you work again with Mr. Pierce as Moriarty?
Have to wait and see about that one.
Well, tell me about, let me just ask you one question about Sacha Baron Cohen and his version of Sherlock Holmes.
I don't know anything about that. No, I heard rumours there was something going on about that, but I don't know anything about that.
Thanks very much.
Hey, so Simon, there's lots of big films around at the moment. Was Guy worried about the competition, like Avatar and all that sort of stuff? Was he worried?
He's a bit coy on that. Avatar, of course, came out last week, the most expensive film ever made, ever. A galaxy of stars going in behind me here. I've no idea who they are. But yes, he didn't seem too bothered, actually. He said not much to worry about with Avatar. Not sure if he was joking. But Sherlock Holmes is out on Boxing Day. It looks good.
OK. Thanks, Simon. You look good, too. You've been